Sweet. Okay, let's talk about today's video. So as you've been aware, I've been away for a little while. Now it's been about a month since I last posted my last video. That's because there's been so much going on in my life that actually I had to put YouTube on a bit of a back burner. So one of those reasons why I've been away is unfortunately due to this obviously ongoing situation. I unfortunately lost my previous position, but don't worry folks, because I very quickly got that sorted. I'm now working for an epic place called Planet Bike and I'm absolutely buzzing. So pleased to be there. Now what you don't know, because it's way before this channel even started, as I used to cycle an awful lot. I used to be a road cyclist and I really enjoyed it, so working in a bike industry again is banging. And the joys of what they got me doing there, yes, although I will be working on the shop floor and I will be selling bikes, etc., I am actually now in charge of all the social media, which is obviously bang right up my alley, and I'm buzzing. That is simply a little recap just so you know where on earth I have been, because I have not been regular posting. I'm really sorry. In the time I've been away, I've been a little bit busy. Now I've purchased an awful lot of kit. One of the most exciting bits of kit that I've been purchased is this. So this is the Canon 85mm 1.2 Mark II. This is not a brand new lens to the whole wide world, but this is a brand new lens to me. And obviously this is a nice little lens that's going to sit in the family now. So obviously I've got the 24mm on this camera. I predominantly use my 70-200. I've obviously got my 50mm, I've got my kit lens, and now I have the 85. Now I've had a little trial run of this lens for B-roll purposes, and my God, it is incredible. But that is not the purpose of today's video. I'm here in Exeter. The last time I was here for photo purposes, it was at the Christmas markets. A lot has changed obviously since Christmas, but I'm here. I'm going to take this bad boy with the GoPro. We're going to go and see what bangers we can get. So it's been a long time. I'm buzzing to be back, absolutely stoked. So let's do this. Okay, so the first thing to think about 100% with this lens is it's a bit tricky getting used to that focal length. It being fixed at 85 and not being able to move between 70 and 200 is a little bit tricky. Just means you can't really obviously change up the focal length for obvious reasons. But even though you can't change between 70 and 200mm, it being at 85 and being 1.2, the lens is crispy as butter. It's crispy as butter? That makes no sense at all. But obviously what I mean is that lens looks, let me sort this out, that way, super, super sharp. Right, now so far I've been trying to find parts of Exeter, let's get across here, that I've never been before. Places that I don't recognise, places that could take some epic banging photos. So I think that's the most of the street photography done. I am really, really, really hungry. So, food. Right, okay, food was a bit of a bust because I wanted to go to the world's best chicken shop. You'll know which one that is, but unfortunately the queue was a bit big and I couldn't bother to wait, so I just thought, I'll leave it. But just before we go home and go back to the studio to talk about this lens, I want to get a few more photos, and that's because right underneath this bridge is a train line. So I'm just going to wait it out, I'm going to chill out, I'm going to wait for some trains. So there we go, we find ourselves back in the studio. That was a wicked little first person sort of vlog type thing, just to check out this new lens. I just wanted to have a go with it, just see what photos it could take and all that jazz. But obviously I already know what B-roll it can do for me because I've already sort of tested that. You haven't seen that footage, but you will see plenty of that ongoing in upcoming videos. So I really do think I'm going to absolutely love this lens. The main reason why I actually bought this lens was purely really for what it can do for me video wise, but obviously the idea that it can take awesome 1.2f photos is also going to be epic. But predominantly the main reason why I got this lens is so it could go on my Ronin S. So I've been and got myself another gimbal, which I'll talk about in another video, that now has my Sigma 24, which means I can have my 70-200 locked off on a tripod and have my other lens, probably the 50 or the kit lens, that can go on another tripod somewhere else, and it gives me that more vantage point. Just makes things a bit more interactive with a zoom lens. Obviously I think you'll agree from the photos, this was tack sharp, such a beautiful lens, not too heavy, bulky, sturdy, but it's not going to weigh down my gimbal too much in any formal fashion. The only thing that's going to take a little bit of getting used to is that fixed sort of zoom range. I'm used to a 70-200 where I can obviously change the focal length from 70-200, although on this 80D body obviously that's a lot more zoomed up, so I get further reach essentially. But there we go, some of the photos taken in today's video will not be in the video per se because I actually took a few that I wasn't filming with the GoPro or any other camera. Those will probably pop up on my Instagram, so if you want to pop across to there, check those photos out. Go ahead. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it shows you what this lens is capable of. Obviously, forthcoming videos will showcase what it can do B-roll wise, if video is also your bag. But there we have it, Canon's 85mm 1.2f, an absolutely banging lens, going to be perfect with my kit. I've been Danny Hollywood of DannyHollywood.com. You guys have been awesome. We are Team Hollywood, and I'll see you very, very, very soon.